Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Unique Solution Social Media MasterClass. And also for those that are coming through Prince Olatunji platform, welcome. And we gave the poster and ITMA details to privilege to be part of it. And the training is a 4 weekend training, and this is the first training, the first weekend. And what we'll be talking about is it's going to be an insight where we'll be talking about social media strategy, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, landing page sales funnel, email marketing, killer content, and copywriting. So these are the key things that we'll be talking about, and it's going to be purely practical. So for those of the weekend, we have set out what we're going to be doing. Our last weekend will be question and answer. So where we'll be correcting what we've done so far. Why the first 3 weekend is going to be purely practical for me and question and answer. So we'll be having a break for just 5 minutes within it for everybody to strategize and get themselves. Want to go to toilet and start. We'll be having 5 minutes break. And before then, I want us to get to check our audio very in the background so that we will enjoy this webinar. Yes. So, like you said, for those that are coming with this solution, a membership registration fee of 5,800 qualify them for all these training free of charge. And we're going to be having this training every month. Different kind of training will be coming every month. And for those that subscribe to Unique Solutions with a 5,800 are going to be getting it free of charge. And other people are going to be paying. So I'll just talk about what is Unique Solution. Unique Solution is a US Organization Service Limited. It's a multi-level marketing company, duly registered and established for professional development, human capacity development, and to alleviate hunger and poverty by a simple system of weekly and monthly distribution for all the nations. Um, some people are coming. Okay, let me move everybody. When it's time,
Helping me this.
yeah, Unique Solution, US and Nigeria Service Limited, is a multi-level marketing company, duly registered and established for professional development, human capacity development, and to alleviate hunger and poverty by a simple system of weekly and monthly food distribution for all the nation. So Unique Solution is a duly registered company with the Corporate Affairs Commission, and the registration number is RC 1636203. Therefore, known to the government and permitted to operate fully in Nigeria. Yeah. So one of the things that led to this is because if you look at these statistics, we have, let's look at the Nigeria. Nigeria is 200, over 200 million at our 2019 population. And if you are looking at 2050, it is expected that Nigeria will be growing at what? At the rate of 52.1%. That is 391 million by 2050. So now there is a increase in, there's going to be a large number of increase, more than 50% increase in this number. And that is why everybody have to sit tight and start taking advantage because a lot of things will be shifting. Like during the pandemic, a lot of things shifted. Money shifted from one industry to another. And those that have not grown with the technology are having the difficulties now. And that is why the unique solution is creating this platform to educate a lot of people and on how to take their business online, how can they promote their business online, and how can they even create another source of income for themselves. So from the office of the NDC of the solution, investing to Galatunji is a BSM inside UK, is an experienced and inspired entrepreneur. So he's basically a business growth expert and he wants to run this particular implementation for us so that our business can grow three times. Now, we are starting with three online sales principles because there is no how we want to talk about social media masterclass that you don't need to understand the first three online sales principles, which is now everything must go online. Like I said, everything is now going online because that is why Unique Solution created these three things for every registered member because we want you and your business to thrive. And there is no way your business can thrive if you don't have a place on online. And if you look at it very well, we had COVID-19 started in, let's say in December, because we get to know it most in December. And also, Unique Solution came up in December also. We started this business, this company, December 7th. And yes, the total lockdown came in February, where schools, churches, mosques, airports, all public gatherings, markets, businesses are being what? Are being locked down. So after the lockdown, what happened? Everything now goes online. And before then, we have been sensitizing people to start promoting their business online, to register with Unique Solutions so that they can get to know how they can promote their business online. But a lot of people are not taking advantage of that. And that makes lots of people to have their job, and some of them are out of jobs today. And so many companies were running into bankrupt because a lot of things are going now online. And if their business is not online, there's no way they can work. They can patronize or they can market their business in the lockdown. And the lockdown lasted for about 4 months plus. Some countries are still under lockdown. So now that is major reason why I'm starting this seminar, the webinar today, with a three online sales principles. Three online sales principles. So now, the first thing is visibility. Visibility is the first thing that says the customer psychology is says what? That your business must go three times. Your business must go three times. And people want to start patronizing you after they started seeing your business over and over and over and over and over again. And that is when they want to work. They want to start patronizing your business. They want to start patronizing your business. So now, is your business now visible? Is your business now visible for them to see and for them to start patronizing? That is really what we are talking about. And one of the ways a lot of people can be seeing your business over and over is on internet. Now, during the lockdown, Nigeria is over 201 million. We have 120 million active people on the internet because there is a lockdown and everybody wants to find a way to 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 make themselves comfortable. So everybody is now forced. In fact, a lot of people start buying new lines. Some that have not even opened Facebook. Facebook recorded another, in fact, a huge number of people goes online on Facebook. Why? And do you know that if your business has been visible online, that is an avenue for you to market your business. And that is why those that are doing an online marketing, online business, thrive a lot during the lockdown. Number two is consistency. The question is that why do persons do this all the time, even upon the number of money that they are making? They are still making an advert because they are consistent to what they are doing. Number three thing is brand engagement. As in, you have to start making an offer around your product. That is very important and that is very key to me. So these are another thing, how to sell anything. I think I've discussed this, but this is going to be part of our last presentation. So we'll be talking about this on the fourth day because I want to go deeply into this on the third weekend. So now let's talk about this. Our first outline for this is social media marketing strategy, Facebook advert, Instagram, landing page and sales funnel, email marketing, copywriting using words to sell, killer content, and how to sell anything to anyone. So for today, we are going to be talking about social media marketing and landing page and sales funnel because before you can start running a Facebook advert, you should know your landing page and sales funnel because we are going to be using our landing page through our Facebook to get a traffic to that. So we are going to follow that process, not the way we have listed it. I'm going to start from the way it's supposed to be, which is We are going to learn what is about social media marketing strategy, and we are going to do practical aspects about landing page and sales funnel. So we are creating a landing page today and a sales funnel practically, and I'm going to be giving us a link where we can actually open our own landing page and sales funnel. We start practicalizing it because so that once you have a landing page and sales funnel, by next weekend, we are going to rush into Facebook ads. So how can you direct traffic to that? And before then, I'm going to give a bonus to us today before the end of the webinar. So let's get started. What is a social media strategy? For the purpose of this webinar, we will all work with the following definition. There are different definitions to social media strategy. Now, I would say a social media strategy documents how a business or organization will plan, execute, and measure all the social marketing activities. So that is what I can define as a social media strategy. Through this webinar, we elaborate and expand upon what exactly this means. So now, what does this mean? How can you build your social media marketing strategy for 2020? Now, 2020 is going to an end, but you have prepared this thing before the lockdown. So, now, number one is to set a meaningful social marketing goals. A lot of people don't even understand how to set a social media marketing goals. So, the first thing is you need to set a social media marketing goals. For those that are at home, that are watching us from home, please get your laptop ready because we are going to practical soon so that you practicalize it with me. That is the best way for you to learn. And I want to beg us, but for those that will be joining us next weekend, please get your laptop ready because that is the only way you can work. You can master it. Now, number three is establish your most important metrics. Number four is analyze your competition. Number five, create engaging content. And we're going to be talking about content also during our course. Make timeliness a top priority. This is very important. And lastly, assess your results and optimize. So these are the things. Number one thing we're going to do is getting things on paper or rather a digital document is an obvious but essential step towards meeting a goal. A lot of people want to start up their social media marketing strategy without writing. Even experts, like I keep saying, myself, I will have to itemize. I go with my diary, itemize the plans, what are the things, what are the areas that I want to go into the marketing aspect of it, so that I can ensure that I meet all my targets. So, for something marketers stumble into in the project instead of planning out what we want to achieve on how to get there. Now, so social media marketing is not an extension because you need to write things out in the paper, what you want to do. Marketers who document strategies are 538% more likely to report success. Now, those who document process are 456% more likely to successful case, and 88% of marketers who set goals actually achieve them. So you can see that setting a goal and writing it down is going to help you in your own social media marketing. So what are the steps? I'm going to be mentioning 4 steps. If you are writing, please write. Like I've said, the video might be available and might be for sale. So this is an opportunity for you. Like I've said, the webinar is a pure practical. You should be with your book and your laptop so that you start writing. And number one step is choose your social network. Choose your social network. Which network will you be on? Should you have multiple social media accounts for certain network? A lot of people are marketing different kind of products, and it's a question that you should ask yourself that, okay, this kind of products will they entice me for me to have like 2 Facebook page, like 2 Instagram? Is it the same business? Should I market it differently? So these are the questions that you're supposed to ask them. And number one thing is that discover where your audience is. Now, a lot of people don't even understand where their audience is. Like I keep telling people that Facebook have over 2.5 billion users. Now, looking at 2.5 billion users, which people are you looking for that it won't be there? So Facebook is part of the tools. It's part of the where you can find your audience. But a large number of problems that people are having is how can you now target that those or how can you determine those your audience, and that is what we are going to be teaching you when we get to Facebook advert. We are going to be giving you the secret how you can what you can target your target audience. So the next is we're going to be talking about research your competitor. Research your competitor's social network to find their largest following you and following your competitors. The next thing is your competitors, you know you are not the only person that is running their particular business. Eh? So they also have their social network. So you need to look at where do they have their largest followers. So because that is where you also you have to target also. Number three, analyze what works for your competitors. You know, a lot of people are just like they will think there's some their competitors are using jazz. There is nothing like that. So even the go to law, law it does not accept anything like that. So you have to analyze, strategize, analyze what works for your competitors, and you apply it. The next step is to monitor your competitors' social engagement and find out what types of content appear to be working best for them. And when I was running my ads on my product on this social media masterclass, I have to stumble to some of these online marketers that are advertising and looking at what kind of what content are they putting in that is striving that makes a lot of people to be engaged with their work advert. So they are my competitors actually, but we are also selling similar products. But yes, I follow to the content. I look at what are they are posting, and I put it in my own. And doing the content killer, using my own content killer process, I was getting a max return out of that. So that is another way. You need to analyze that what works for your competitor. And number four is experiment with paid promotion to target your audience on all networks. See, you there are free, there are paid. So how do you advise people to start from free and go to paid? But yes, paid adverts will give you large number of audience, large number of people if you know how to target your market audience. Because it's not just running an ad on Facebook, pick Nigeria, send my advert to all the people in Nigeria, and you think you are going to get a result. That is why a lot of people said I'm running hard and not getting result because you've not been able to streamline that particular advert to the target audience. So number five, analyze the social media demographic on each channel. Yes, each channel you need to what? Analyze the social media demographics on each channel. So different social networks may attract different demographics who are still part of the world of your audience. So number step two, like I said, I'm going to talk about four steps. So step two is plan the content you share. So we are going to talk more of this when we get to killer content. Number one is what are your topics of expertise? If you haven't done your homework right, your content marketing is highly focused on the topics your audience cares about, and the social activities from your whole content will reflect that. So, number two, understand why people follow you on social media. Like I was discussing with some group of people over the weekend, over the last weekend, that I don't just post. At some point, I look at a lot of people that follow me, what triggered them to make more comments, and I told somebody that okay, let me just post this funny thing. You see, this set of people, I mentioned about three people's names, and they will comment. And when I said that, it was on my WhatsApp status. The three of them actually commented. Why? Because I know what I understand why they follow me. I understand what do they want to see. So for those kind of people, if I want to win their heart to following me, I know what to post that will trigger them or that will make them to watch. If I post that kind of content message on my status, they will watch it. They will watch it, and I will add the next thing to be my own advert. So they want to see what I'm posting next. They will not see my advert. So that is one of the strategies that you can use. And number three, plan your curated content. That is very key. So number 13 is plan the content you create. Plan the content you create. That is, find your content creation strength. If you don't have the equipment or the shop for making great videos, YouTube is probably not the place for you. Yes, because if you're not making a great video and you're just posting on YouTube, you will not see people that will subscribe. That is very key. You will not see people that will. If you want people that are subscribing and for time maybe you are doing a funny video, a funny something, or you are impacting, you are giving a powerful message, that is what will make them to follow you. Ask yourself question that help you discover what you are best at creating. Now, what app and software do you, what app and software do you have access to for creating content? Are you a better writer or designer? Or do you try your heart at recording video instead? So these are the questions that you ask yourself before you can what? Say you can plan content you create. So this will guide you in creating. And the final step is define your goal. Defining your goal. What is it you want to accomplish with your social media? It's very key. Not just creating a social media platform. What do you want to accomplish from that? Number two is more traffic to your blog. Is it your blog or to grow your followers or email subscriber or to increase sales? So there are ways that okay, you want to grow your blog, there are something that you have to post to grow your blog. If you want to get more followers, there are things that you do. So this you need to define your goal before you start it. And going to the landing page where you're going to start our practical aspect now, what is a landing page funnel? A sales funnel landing page is a standalone web page that is designed to encourage a visitor to perform a specific task and to be a download and able or give a boost to your sales funnel. And there are different stages of this sales funnel, the top, the middle, and the last stage. I'm going to discuss more on this. So the difference between a landing page and a sales page is simple. A landing page primarily is for collecting a name and email address, while a sales page is to sell a product or service. So when you talk about landing page and sales funnel, they work in hand in hand. So we are going to show you that in the practical aspect of it. A landing page is a page on your website where you can offer a resource from your business, electric for your digital contact information. So now let's now go into a landing page. I'm going to switch now to the screen where I will be designing, teaching us what the landing page is, how do you build a landing page, then how can you use it to promote your business. A lot of people doesn't have a website, so fine, good, you don't have a website, but your landing page can stand as your website for you and do everything. In fact, you can pay through your landing page to your own bank account. I'm going to show you that, and it's not costly. There's a Nigerian company doing that, softlink.ai. I'm going to show it to us. I'm also using them also. So there is this thing you are looking at, social media lead machine. Now, like I said, I'm going to teach us now how we work on our landing page and sales funnel, and also you need traffic to that landing page. And what the only thing that will bring the traffic to that landing page is when you run a Facebook advert or you start sharing on the WhatsApp that link to people to get to conflict or do that. And I'm going to teach us how to set up that also. But another powerful thing that you need here that you should know is that you can actually divert a kind of people from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram to your landing page, and you can interact on social media to generate traffic. You can see every day if you check your Facebook now with the new feature, you see that Facebook is now showing some people that are closely related to you. Maybe they have like about 5 mutual friends and above. They will start showing them. But if you have made your Facebook interactive, you can get a free traffic to that your page, and through that you can get the traffic to your landing page. So that goes for 2,500. There is a training for that, there is an ebook for that, and a video for that. So for the purpose of this training, For those that are coming for this training, for all the UFX registered members, they are getting it free. So the only thing you have to do now is look at this number. You are not sending a proof of payment, you're sending your ID number to me. Like I said, all unique solutions are getting all our trading, every material free of charge. So that is the concept. And for those that are UFS members, please and please send your membership ID with your email address, your name and the phone number to this number 08030736193. You are getting it today, tomorrow, free of charge. You get the ebook free of charge so that you can study the ebook with the landing page I'm going to teach us today, so that by before next weekend, you must have gotten a traffic to your landing page. That is definitely free traffic on Facebook before you start learning on Facebook adverts. So that ebook will teach you every detail. But for those that are not UFS registered members, they don't have a membership ID. You can subscribe for it now during this training. Now for today, if you are paying today, you can pay 1,000. I'm giving a discount now for 1,000, and after that, it's going back to 2,500 naira. So that is how to generate a free traffic, because definitely it's going to be an insight, and I'll be taking an insight of it. So what are the things that you are learning? 3 simple steps to turn your social media profile. That's your Facebook that you have. Some of us have like 5,000 people, and when you make a post on Facebook, hardly you see like 50 people making a comment, because Facebook is now making it difficult for people to share that, because they are getting money from adverts. So they have changed their algorithms the way it works. But yes, using this social media lead machine, you can get a lot of traffic through your profile, free traffic, and give sales to your what landing page. So before we start teaching landing page, you can see another area where you can get a free traffic to your landing page. So for those that want to pay, like I've said, this account number, you pay to 1,000 naira for this program, then you're going to get that this today. So now let's go to, we're going to stop here and go to the live presentation where we'll be talking about uh, landing page. So like I said, I'm using softlink.ai. When you go to your browser now, you can do that. Softlink.ai. You can also see that softlink.ai is a company. It's not a company. It's one of the Nigerian owned companies, and it's a landing page. You can still get one of 3,000 per month. And when you create it, you enjoy it, because you can pay in through that, and that is actually free. And you can create multiple landing page through that. So we are still going to go into that. So I'm browsing out so that we can see softlink.ai. Let's go and check the pricing so that you can see, is this man that is asking us to go and pay that, go and pay that. So let's go to the pricing. You can all see the pricing. So this is the pricing for softlink.ai basic. The basic is 3,000 naira, you can see, paid monthly. So you can subscribe now, and when it expires, you can now pay for the next month. But there is a secret I'm going to give you now, that if you subscribe the first month, if you are not accepting payment through cash, the landing page you have created for this month will still be active. People can still be going to them. So that, but the only thing that if they make a payment through that, you might not get into your bank account unless you subscribe for the next month. So if you have not subscribed for the next month, you can actually subscribe for 1 month, create your as much landing page as much that you want to create, and those landing pages will still be active. Even after the month has expired, the landing page that you created for that month will still be active. I'm just giving you a new expo in now, so that with your 3,000 naira, you need to do that. So for those that don't still know how to do that, or the only thing that I will need from you is I will need your email address. Send the payment to my bank account. I'm going to create it for you. Send your password. You can change your password later. So if you want to have your own landing page, user name, send your email address, your name, your phone number, so that I will take it for you and send your login details to you so that you can start practicing your own landing page. So you can take this landing page for your own personal business. So I'm going to log into one of mine. I have about three, I subscribe for three. I have the one for business, I have the one for creation. So for this training, I'm using my own basic code for that. So I subscribe that every month. And what do you get? What do you get when you pay for 3,000 naira? You get lead entry up to 100, 5 pages maximum. They change it to 5 pages maximum, unlimited website and landing page template, unlimited website and landing page template, unlimited sales funnel, so it's coming soon, and free website hosting. Like free website hosting that once you register instantly, that landing page goes online. It goes online. You can check it instantly. So it is user friendly. You can create it yourself, and that's what we want to do now. We want to let people know that you can actually create it yourself. You can create it yourself. So I'm going to log in now to the one that I have. Okay, look at all this one that I have now. So I want to log into my own for the purpose of this training, so that you people can get to know how to do it for the purpose of our training. So for those that want to register, you can actually send it to me. You can actually send your 3,000 naira to me. Then it will be created. It will be created. Okay, I did not knock out the last time I was there. So now, but another thing that we're supposed to have done is, and we are today, another thing we're going to do today is we're going to do how to how to create a profile, a page, how to create a page, how to set our profile. We are going to do that also now. We are going to do that now. Is another thing that we are going to do today, basically, because for you to have a business, you must have a page. You must have a Facebook page. So how do we get a Facebook page? We are going to talk about that. I'm going to show you practically how to get a Facebook page. Yes, you can see my subscription has expired. Now I want let me just subscribe for this month now. So let me subscribe for this month. So they said my subscription has expired. So how do I subscribe? I'm actually going to be doing that for those that I want to get to know it. So like I said, this is practically a live section. A live section. So for those that want to also subscribe at home too, you have to subscribe with your card. You have to subscribe with your card. So I'm putting my card now already in there. So can you all see it now? That is how to make a live payment for that. And I'm doing all this for the course of this seminar, so that we can all know it and get to know how to do it. So I'm paying through my card. That is why I said some people, yeah, transaction completed. Some people might not know how to pay, or they might not be able to pay through their card. So that is why we said they should send the 3,000 to my bank account. I will use it and do it for them. So I've subscribed for the next month now because of this webinar. I've subscribed for the next one. So the ones that I've created before, look at it. I've created this before. Evergreen organic food. Okay, this is one that we are using for a practice for one of our clients too. Okay, let me just delete this for them because we still have a lot to do. So let's create one now. And how to the one that I created, the one we are using for unique. Let me open it and you see the one we created for this master class. You also open it also so that you look at how these things are being done. Look at it. This is how it will look at. This is how we are created. I'm going to explain to us how do you create it also so that we learn how to create it with ourselves. So this is a website, standing at your website, and what are the things that you're supposed to do? I'm going to tell us now. I'm opening how it will look like when you go to the site now. It's going to load now how it will look like entirely when you go to the site. Look at it now. So this is what I created for Unique Solution, and I run ads with this. I divert adverts with that, and I have created this that whenever anybody click on this particular something, it takes you directly to my WhatsApp. If you click on any of those links, it links you direct to my WhatsApp. So these are part of the training that I'm going to be teaching you today. You can see. So it triggered them to my WhatsApp. So if you want to make more inquiries, they will just find themselves on my on my WhatsApp. You can see. Welcome to Unity Solution. So these are the things that we have here. I have structured this. How can you also create? This is a video. This is a video also. I put a video. How can we do all these things? What we are going to be taught today. So you can see these are part of the things. So these are part of the things that we'll be learning also today. Also, so that you can also set up your own business. And let me show you another area where some people can actually make a comment, make a list. You can see some people want to make a payment, just like this is an item and somebody wants to make a payment. Let me just put Adewale. Adewale is the person that wants to register directly. And Adewale, the email address is, let me use my own email address here. Can you see? Or let's put Adewale at Yahoo. And let us just put any number there. Now, and the person wants to subscribe for one account membership fee payment. So for Unique Solution, a membership fee payment is 5,800 actually. So by the time the person will click on that, it will take the person to a payment gateway. Can you see? 5,800. Because I have programmed it there, the person can now pay with his or her own card. Can you see? And at the end of the day, this money goes to my own account. And the person is just like you have set up a particular product that you want to sell. Now, once you do it like this, that means people would have made a payment and the money is entering your bank account. So this is what you can do with your sales funnel, with your landing page and sales funnel. So how do you get to do that? Now, you know that Adewale has choose something. Adewale has clicked on this, put an information before making a payment. Even if Adewale closed and Adewale did not make a payment, I can get the something, the link. We call it link. You go to your link under your account. You will see the people. Look at it. This is Adewale. This is the phone number that we pick. This is the email address a minute ago. Adewale did not make any payment. So it will be there. So if the payment went through, Adewale, it will show a payment here that Adewale has made a payment. And Adewale cannot change that payment. I have fixed it to 5,800. So once you are advertising a product, you fix it up to that. So let's now go into the training aspect of it. How can we also create one? So when you want to create, you click on this account. This place will be empty because we are just creating a fresh one. So we are creating a fresh one. What is the title? We want to create one for Socia. Let's create one for Socia. So Okay, let me use small letter O. Social media, social media lead machine. Okay. I want to advertise the something I'm talking about, that particular um, lead machine that I want to market. So let me create something from that. So now you can see I have created a link. So this is the link. So if you type this on the, let me open it in the next one. So this is the link I have created. Feed the Nation is the username that I use in creating this what is it called? The landing page, the softlink.ai. So my link will be softlink.cc slash feedthenation slash p slash the name that I created, social media lead machine. So that is the soft link. That is the link now. So now the next thing we want to do now is we want to start creating. How can we now create? How can you create it now? So we start from, let's use an example of the previous one. We have a welcome song. So you, before you start creating your lead, your landing page, you must have your content ready. I will show you where the content already is ready. You must have your content ready. You must have the pictures ready. The picture of the image that you want to sell, or the picture of the product that you want to sell, you must have it ready. All these things must be ready so that you can actually use it to what to sell. So if they are not ready, there is no way you can design all those things. So the first thing is your content must be there. Welcome to, or you can say just say welcome to social media. Welcome to. So sorry, what I'm using here. Let me first explain all these tools for you for us before we even start going to creating anyone. So number one tools that we are having here, if you go to add a new book, now you can see these are the tools available for us to create. We have a text, we have avatar, we have buttons, we have banner, we have carousel, we have a social icon, we have frequently asked questions, we have video forms, divider, we have pages, and we have Facebook feed there. So now let's see what is the usefulness of all these tools. But it's when you know what you can use all these tools for, that is where you can create one. So the text. Now text is just, if you type anything, um, what is social media lead machine? Abi? Social media blah 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 like that. So once you look at it, we have text color. So what color do you want to give that text? Once you click on that color, the color palette will come out, and you pick. If you want to pick a blue, you pick a blue. If you want to pick a red, you pick a red, pink, any color that you want to pick. Now, when you pick a color, do you want it to be center or to be left? Let me use left first, and I'm using small. Let me save it. Look at it. Now, let's come to here to refresh. We just have to refresh our page, and it will show it instantly as you are designing. Can you see it? As you are designing, it's showing. So that means even when your product is live, even when your landing page is live and it's running advert, if you are diverting ads on that particular landing page, you can see the everything. You can see the adding on product. Yourself, you don't need to go and be looking for somebody to be doing it for you. That is why you are passing through this training. Now, medium, you say, let's go and see the effect of medium. This is the effect of medium. Can you see? It's bigger than small. Then let's click on it and take it to large text. You say, let's refresh and see how it will be. It will be what? Big. Now, what we pick there, we pick left. So let's click on center. Let it be center. Once you can see, it's now center. You can refresh. Once you refresh your page, it will show. So we always refresh to see how the end user will be, so that you will start to know how it works. And if you want to delete it, you click on it, you click on remove, it will be deleted. So let's pick another tools. We have button. Button tools is what I used the other time. Like I said, welcome to, let me just say um, welcome to Prince Olatunji, welcome to Prince Olatunji Master Class. I think welcome to Prince Olatunji Master Class. The background, I want to let's leave it blue. Let's leave it blue. The text. Now this text, what color do you want the text to be? It's white. Let me see if it's white. Let me see how it will look like. Now action button. Now action button is now telling you that if I now click on that box, on that button, what do you want it to do? So now if you want to divert that something to your WhatsApp, this is what you do. You type HTTPS what if you can say what me I say what me slash you now put your phone number plus 234 will start 234 will start then your number 30736196 that is my number also I use that as your number. So now that means if anybody click on that I want the person to be direct to my WhatsApp. That is what it means. If you want it to be directed to a particular website, you put the website link there. So anywhere you want it, if you want it to direct to your group, to your WhatsApp group, put your WhatsApp group there. That way your WhatsApp group link, you can put it there. It will direct the person to the WhatsApp group link. So the person goes the entry, after checking your landing page, you'll be, okay, join the group now. They will be joining your group. That's why sometimes if you see from WhatsApp group and the people are running adverts online, you just see a lot of people entering the WhatsApp group like that. So that is how it works. Now look at I have created this thing now, and I want it to be like that. I have saved. So now let's now look at how it will look like here, and let's practicalize what we've done. You can see welcome to Prince Olatunji Masterclass. You can see it now. So let me click on it and see the action. So it's taking me to a WhatsApp platform. Guys, you can see now because I put my number. Then continue to chat. I will start chatting with you. So actually, if you are running your heart to this kind of things on Facebook, always use people that are using Android mobile. Because most people that are using laptop to watch or to go to your landing page might actually not be able, if they don't have a WhatsApp on their system, might not be able to go to your link. So if you are running their advert on Facebook, always remember that you need them to join your group on WhatsApp. So it has to be people that are using a phone Android. So that is that also. So if I want, let me make it to take me to another link, not a WhatsApp group. Let me take it to us to https www.uniquefoodsolutions.org. Abi, I've saved it. So that is the link I want you to take me to. Let me refresh. So I've refreshed now, and if you click it, I think I have done about 20 more minutes to end today's class so that we can ask questions. So when you click it now, you can see it's taking me to Unique Food Solution website. Can you see? It's taking me to Unique Food Solution website. So that is simple. So if you have another website that you want to divert them to, you just put that there, and a lot of people will find themselves there. That is how it works. That is how it works there. So let me just, I think our time is going faster. So let me close this one. Let's go back to this. Okay. All right. Let's go back to this. Now, let's move to the next one. So after that, I can put banner. Banner is picture. Let me just find a picture of one of the something. So you know where you save your picture to in your system. So you click on this, you click on this page. When you click on it, it will take you to your folder. Then you go and click on where you save your picture so that you can get that. So we're waiting, the system is a bit slow. We are waiting for the system. So while we're waiting for the system, so I'm going to be explaining all the tools, how those tools work. Now, there is something as prompt up. So I have already saved the video, the pictures I want to use to display. So let me start by using this first. Okay. Yeah. Then I will save it. So it has finished loading, I have saved it. So immediately you save it and it gets to this, if you just browse and you refresh your page, it will show there. So you can see it now. Picture. So it will look like, so if you have done any design before, so the first thing, another thing is that before you come to do all these things, you should have your insight. And that's why I said, if you want to do a social media plan, you should have a book where you write out your plans, you know what and what you want to do. So that will not take your time and you start what? Doing that immediately. So that is that. Then let's take another thing. Okay, let me just give us this first so that we can work on it. Then in the next class, because we still have okay, this is just getting to an hour now that we started. So because I need to go for question and answer before that. So social icons. If you want to use Facebook, you need a Facebook. So you now put a Facebook link. My Facebook link is TJ Tech. This is my own personal link now. So if you now click on it, let's make it here. Let's refresh it. So now I have put a Facebook icon there. So anybody that now click on that Facebook icon will actually find themselves on my page, on my Facebook page. I've created a username for myself, TJ Tech. So it's going to bring in my Facebook page where the person can actually like or add as a friend. So actually, if you have your business has a Facebook page, you can see it now. So it will take you to that person's link. So you must actually know your username of your Facebook so that you can apply it there when you are putting the link. And also it has an Instagram and other social media buttons. Eh? Instagram. I think I still know my Instagram. This Instagram, right? Okay, this name says okay, this Instagram. Instagram also is digital. Let me put it. Save. You can see it's saving under the same place also. So that is that about that. Let's move on. Frequently asked questions. You can draw your frequently asked question. Um, did you have value? Okay, how can you get the social media lead machine? You answer. You put your answer here by saying so. This is now. Let's say okay, that is 20 hour question. Let's go to live and see how it will be run. So the question will show, then other things will come. You can see how can you say so when you click on it, the answer will come. So you can list out things, questions that people might be able to ask your for your business and you supply the answer so that they get to know more and more and more and more about your business and the video. And for those that want to be using a video, you must already saw the video on your YouTube. There are videos that I've put on my YouTube before, so the video will just come in. So you must save your video on your YouTube before you can do that. And for form, okay, let me just talk on form and divide that. You can create a form and payment. So let me discuss about it. Okay, before I will discuss on this, let's say for instance, I have got all the content up now. Then I need a divider. Let me use a divider just to demarcate here. Let me just put it. You can put any demarcation. You can see I've demarcated this side now up. Now I want to now put an item. Maybe I want to say a particular item and I want to fix the price. Let me go to banner and bring out that item. So if you are picking an item, let me go to our food store. I think we have a food here. Food item. Okay. I want to now sell a particular food now. Let's say this is our product now. I want to sell. And this is the product I want to sell. I want to sell a nick, and a nick is just 1,000 naira. So I want to sell it in the way that when you pick for this nick, you make a payment for 1,000 naira for the nick. So the next thing you are adding is you are adding a form. Under the form is where you have a payment. Look at the form. There is a form. You have a payment. So let me first go to the payment. How much is the nick? I want to receive a payment of 1,000 naira for the purpose of one nick. One refilled nick. One refilled nick, 1,000. This is what we show. One refilled nick. I think refilled nick. Now, and I want on the form, what do I want to get? I want to get the full name, email, and phone number, and this, that. So what do I want you to show? This. And I click on save. Now, I have programmed it 1 week. So if you are buying 1 week, it will be our program 1,000. Now let's look at it in a real life. That is how to set price for all the items. Let's look at it in a real life. So if you are looking at it in a real life, you can see this is nick and this is payment. So for those that want to now make a payment for that, let's say my name is Oluwa Kemi. My email address is oluwakemi@yahoo.com. My phone number is this. Now, and I want to buy a refilled. I now click on refilled. No, I program it to be 1,000 naira. Do you understand? So you see that it will come out. That's what I was explaining the other time. You can see 1,000 naira. So that is how to create a sales funnel for your landing page. So people will now put their card and pay from the comfort of their home. You can add your logistics to it that every payment, okay, maybe you are buying one item is 5,000, logistics is 1,000. You state it in your product, the product is 5,000, logistics is 1,000. And when they click on it, they are paying 6,000. Or maybe you are actually collecting 5,000 and you state in your item that if you are buying this now, once they are delivering to you, remember that you are paying a logistic of 1,000 there. So that can be paid to the logistic company. And you receive your something instantly, then you just call the logistic company to start work, to start distributing that your product. So with this, at the corner of your house, you just see that sales are going out because you already have you know what you want to do. You already have your landing page with the sales funnel with just 3,000 naira monthly, and payment can be done. And you don't need to even bother to go and look for somebody that I am very sure. If you go and get somebody that will do this for you, all things are talking about, they can charge you like 50,000, and it's something that they will use 3,000 to set up. So, and this is why a small scale industry, a small business needs to understand all these things so that you can do this thing at the corner of your house. You start making your sales. So you start making. So for those that want to start practicing, see, one thing about it is that like I said, I have about 3 accounts that I run with AI. 3,000 AI is not much for me to run as a practical. You need to have your own place for it. For people, for networkers that have their own team, you can actually do this for your team members to go there to pay. You can actually do this to promote your team. You can actually do this to learn. just this 3 months, 1 month, just 3,000 naira. Just use it and start learning. Because if I give you my own password, username and password to create it, I can actually create one for you, and that one will be live, will be running, and it will be live, it will be running fine. But when they make payment on that, I'm the one that will be doing the payment. That is why you need to have your home with just 3,000 naira. So if you don't have a payment, something for you to pay, you can pay to my account. This is the account number. You can pay to my account, send me a text message with your email address, your phone number, your email address, phone number, and you let me know what you actually want to do. Like I said, the social media link that I talked about can actually bring a traffic to your landing page without even running a Facebook advert. And you can get that for this today, 1,000 naira. For the people that are not UFS members, anybody that are not UFS members, you can get it 1,000 naira now. And this video also, note that this video is going on sales. The video of this training is going on sales after this program. Yes, because that is how it works. Because it's a so powerful training that you cannot just miss it. So please, for those that are on this week, I don't want you to miss next week, because by next week now we'll be going into how do we even link this with your social media, how do we link this with your Facebook. Okay, now for instance, for this link now, I think I have my something here. I have my, okay, let me see. Now, this is my WhatsApp. Let me click on my WhatsApp. I connect my WhatsApp with my system. So you can actually copy the link and share this link on all your people on your social media, on your WhatsApp, on your Twitter, on your Telegram. You share the link, and as they are clicking on those links, they will be entering your landing page. They will be entering your landing. So that is why I said there are a lot of things that you need to know. So because you start from free to pay. By the time you start making it with your free ad, that is why I even want you to come and get this social media link machine, so that you can know what are the things that you're supposed to set, and you start having a straight and direct something. Okay, somebody is asking a question there. We can see now, this is the link now. I have sent it. So now, if you now click on this link, I send it viral. For anybody that will be clicking on that link, they will be going to your landing page. You can see it now. So you can also drag traffic from your social media, from your Facebook, WhatsApp, from your Telegram, from your Instagram. You can drag diverse links. Because you have set your landing page in a way that you design it in a way that when people are getting to see this, they will making payment instantly. And you can actually put, for those that are not good on online payment stuff, you can put the account number, design it like this form, and put the picture there. When they see it, they transfer money and they follow the procedure. You will have to put the procedure. The after payment, follow this, follow that, follow that. Somebody is asking me, say, how much is the food package that I need to do at my own place? Network is connect every second. Okay, somebody is asking me, I think I'm going to answer that later. So you can see this is actually all the things that you still need to do. You still need to do at the end of the day. So I think we are through with this aspect. We are through with this aspect. Now, so another tool, there are still other tools like countdown. Yes, let me talk about countdown. Some of you can make an offer. Some of you can make an offer and say, okay, now you need to subscribe now before the end of the month, or this product will be expiring, or this product will not be in stock, will not be with you at the end of the month. So today is 29, and at the end of the month, the ending of the month will be what? Will be 30. 31. Okay, if it should be 31, that means by the same time 31, I want this offer to end. I will just click on it. Let me click medium. I want this offer to end at the end of the month. You can see now the offer is there. You can now shift this thing. This is another thing. You can shift this one down. You can shift it up. Just click on this place and you shift it to the beginning. The time. Where is the time? Let me shift it up. Now the time is counting. Now let's go live. Once they open live, bam, they are going to see. So you can actually time your particular product, a certain product, put it at the top of that product that this product, the price goes up after the count of this hour. So once they open it, the time will be counting. The time will be counting live for them. And after that time, the time will be there. So you can actually use timing for your product and people will see it and they will start watching that time will soon go. You can set 15 minutes upon them looking at it. You can set any time for that. So that is what you can actually do for this kind of thing. And this is how to create a landing page and a sales funnel for your business. So for you to subscribe for that, we have divider. I've talked about that. This Facebook pixel, I will talk more about it when I'm running my Facebook ad. So that is what we can do. Like I actually said, I've been able to use all what I have taught you to create this master class. Let me load the page and you look at it. To create this. I have been able to use this to create my social media master class where I run ads for this package. And so many people are subscribing for this video. And that is why we are recording it for them to have this video at the end of the day. You can see now the time has expired. Why? Because the master class has started. So I set it up that the deadline will be on today 29/12 on the dot. So at the time we're starting, the advert has stopped running and nobody is saying the time again. So you can actually see what I've said for this master class. Social media master class with consulting. I put the advert banner there. Become a certified photographer, digital marketer, and a position yourself. So all these things are being designed. Like I said, let me explain one by one. This is I use button, I use banner for this, I use text for this, I make it more bigger. I use button, this is divider, this is text, this is button, this is text, this is divider, this is text, this is divider. So those are the things, this is text also. So those are the things that you need most and you use most. So let's look at the list for this aspect. The list for my email, you can say you are telling one of the people last year that time. You are telling me they not even make any payment status and so. So you can see that now. So that is how landing page sales funnel works. So after creating your landing page now, the next thing is for you to now set your social media for traffic to be coming to your landing page. So it's only traffic that we are going to need to be coming to this landing page. Everybody that is selling one thing or the other need a landing page. Even when you are not running a social media, let people know that this is your website. Give them as your website, give them as your link, share it on the WhatsApp, share it on Facebook, let people get to know the latest information. You can be sending an update here on the regular basis that people will be visiting. And through that, you will grow. So that is all about that. So I'm going to open or mute now for people to ask questions. Before we can see if we are going to go more. You can ask your question now. People can ask your question. You can unmute yourself to ask questions now. Unmute yourself to ask questions. If you want to ask questions, you can raise up your hand. Let me see you asking a question now. Let me see you asking a question. Before we go on to the final one for today. Any question? Okay. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. Hello, I can hear you, Mr. Akindele.
Yes, sir. Please, I really want to appreciate your courage for putting this up. But where I am right now, I couldn't really decode most of the session because of the network issue. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to a situation whereby I can get the full package, and even if it will cost us something.
Okay.
So that's my question, sir.
All right, sir. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, for those that want to get the full package, yes, the video will be available after this for our people because, like I said, we are still going to run it during the week for our members. They'll be watching it at our office live, and they can use that to practicalize it. A lot of people can, a lot of agents in across world, because we have over 48 centers now in 15 states. So we are going to send it to all our agents for them to have it available for all registered members to play it and watch it. And for those that are subscribed to either Prince Olatunji or through Mukosa or through Ipman UK, the video is also going to be available. But like I've said, the video will go all along the this machine. And the disk machine, I'm going to show an insight of the disk machine now so that we all get to know what even the lead machine is all about. Why should I even need to buy the lead machine now? So let me just take us to a link that I created the other time. I created a link that takes me the link. I think I created a link the other time that takes me to okay. I okay, let me just open my page. If it will not now I've set up my own Facebook account with the link machine, and that is why at times I'm not running a ad, and a lot of people are getting to enter my group because I also have to buy it. I have to buy the link machine. I bought it and for me to learn more how to get a free traffic, and it has been working perfectly for me. Now let me go to my own personal something because a lot of people will be seeing me like friends of the friends, mutual friends in their own Facebook. And what they will be saying, what will they be saying? What they will be saying is a lot of people are putting their own picture so that they can identify them. So this is what they will be saying when they get to my home. Let me show you what they will be saying. Because I have set it up. So this is what they will be saying. And if they are saying, actually I already made an advert. Because this is what they will be saying as my own profile picture. And these are the things. There are 9 things that you need to set on your Facebook that will actually be getting a free traffic and lead to your landing page and to whatever business that you are doing. And that is why you can see, look at it here. These are 9 things that you need to put up together. If you don't know how to set up these things, you can't be getting this free traffic to your profile. So you coming, you being, because not everybody that accepting on the Facebook are looking at me. A lot of people will just scroll, they will see a picture, they will look at the person's profile, they will go again. When they are saying mutual friend, maybe 32, 45, 47, once you are clicking at my own profile, I'm actually advertising for you. And that is the concept. And that is what I want to sell for you at now for 1,000 for those that you subscribe this today. Today, start today. Anything from today it goes back to 3,500. I bought it more than this amount. I bought it around it's more than 2,500 I bought. But no, I am using, and yet I want people to get value from that too. And that is why I'm bringing it out for us. You are going to love it. You are going to enjoy it. And that's going to be part of what you are going to be training next week. I'm not going to mention the in-depth of this meeting on this webinar because it's only those that have the you get to understand that okay, if I don't have money now to run a Facebook advert, what other things can I also do to start getting people getting to buy my product? So if you have any question, you can raise up your hand. I will see it here so that I can unmute you for you to ask your question. So if you have any question, just signify by raising up your hand. So this is one of the things that I've set up, and this is actually marketing. So many people on their social media and on their own social media, look at it now. My wallpaper are changing. These are part of the things that you learn. What are the things? How do you structure it? How do you put it? What's supposed to be there? What are you saying? I hear in this social media. And that is why it's very necessary for everybody to get it. So I think there are questions on the chat. Let me read the chat also. There are two questions in the chat before we move to the next question. Okay, see from Mr. Kinde, I need a package. How much will it cost me? Okay, I think we have talked about that. We are going to get that. We are going to get that. So now I'm heading this thing for today, and next week we are starting. Next week, our 12:15 is 12:15. That is when we will start pure practical Facebook, Instagram ads. We are going to be running Facebook, Instagram ads from beginning to the end. And before then, on Friday, for those that are coming on Saturday, that are going to be watching this live, please WhatsApp me with your email address so that I can send a template, a video before then, so that it will go very fast on that day. I'm going to send you 9 videos and 1 PDF to you. And for those that are subscribing for social media links and show, you're getting 9 videos plus. 9 videos plus this ebook. You're getting it once you subscribe for it. So if you have any question, let me see your hand for the last time. And if there is no question, we are going to call it a day. And this video will be available for our member, Unique Solution member. And that might be the next thing that we are going to be sending to people for that. So please and please, this fall weekend is so much powerful because at the end of that fall weekend, we just want to be giving another extra 1 month for those that are outside there for consultation. You can start asking your question when you start practicalizing it. How is the result? What and what you can check it and see what and what that you are not doing that we need to perfect on. Because we want you to come to this webinar and you have a complete total result. And that result is what is going to give us a calmness for next people to also take advantage of that. So thank you so much for that, for joining us for today, especially for those that are coming outside. For Unity Solution member, they have been enjoying even more than this from the past, and they are still going to enjoy more and more following. So that is all about landing page and those funnels. The video is still going to be available after the end of the webinar. And the video will be sent to only those that came to watch aside the Unity Solution member. So thank you so much and God bless. If you have questions, you can ask, and if you don't have questions, we call it a day.